in all this, the Burkina government officials have been dragged into, and then actually they have summoned the Ghanaian ambassador in Ouagadougou, and then recall even their ambassador from Accra. So look what he has caused. Actually, the things were peaceful, but look what that comments or that meeting has caused. Before we go to ECOWAS, maybe this tension, if you can just quickly reflect, and then we have another extensive discussion which will be on ECOWAS and AFRICOM. Yeah, back to you, Kwame.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Mahlet. The consequences, they will go. I think they will go further than that. They will go further than that, because now you have. He mentioned Mali too. Remember, Mali has not also responded. Mali is likely to respond, and Russia also is likely to respond, because that is a very strong accusation, a very, very strong accusation. In the past, starting when the war, Ukraine, the war between Russia and Ukraine was starting. He came out. Actually, they have been at each other's throat with Russia for some time. He was claiming, when people were starting to complain in the country about the poor economy, Akuffo-Addo was claiming that is the Russia and Ukraine war, and the Russian embassy and the government came out to debunk that lie which was spreading. Okay, he was spreading it, and the Russia embassy came out to give him analysis of the Ghanaian economy, and told him that the problems of the Ghanaian economy, they started even before COVID. You see, they started in 2020, before the Russian-Ukraine war. So don't say that it is the Russia-Ukraine war, please. You need to get your facts straight. So it has been repeated about twice. About twice he claimed he wanted to push his mismanagement of the economy on Russia. And now, actually, to confirm this, even during the negotiation process, I suspect that this is a concession, because to make this pronouncement and record it and put it out there, I suspect that the Americans are twisting his arm. They are using him, because when Russia mentioned that it is not us who caused the problems of the Ghanaian economy, even the IMF, when Ghana started negotiating with the IMF on the loans, the IMF came out to tell the government, you see, that it is not the COVID. There is some mismanagement in the economy. It is not the COVID that caused your problems as an economy. The problems in the economy started before the COVID. So now they are playing him. You see, now because they are playing him, they decided to give him the money, the loan of $3 billion, and now he has to come out and say this publicly in support of them. So this is what I'm saying, but it is going to be consequential, because now you are alienating your brothers, your own brothers, Burkina Faso on your border. You are alienating your brothers, Mali. You are alienating, you are breaking up, you are trying to destroy our African Union. You are trying to alienate yourself from our African brothers. South Africa has stood up strong. South Africa has stood up strong, as you know, and claimed the position we have to be non-aligned in this situation, even to the extent that South Africa has allowed even Russian ships, or Russian rich people to come and dock at the Russian, at the South African coast and enjoy their holidays. So majority of the African countries have stood out of this, and they say we have to protect our continent. And here we have an individual who is very incompetent to try to destroy the African narrative. And we are trying to rebuild ourselves as Africans. We are trying to rebuild our confidence as a people, and say we can do these things. We can do. There's nothing that a white man can do that we cannot do. And here is a man who's trying to destroy that narrative, to try to show that he wants to be a subordinate to these people, that they should come and help him. These people who are having huge problems because of also mismanagement within their economies, people on the streets. We have mentioned numerous homelessness in, in California, Los Angeles, problems of economies in Europe. These people have their problems already. And we have to come together as Africans and learn these lessons and look at the world, how it is moving. The structures of power are shifting. And I think we have to appreciate that and start, focusing on ourselves as Africans. As he himself, Akuffo-Addo, said, that we have to stop begging. So he has to practice what he's preaching. He has to practice what he is preaching. So that is that is the only I think I can say, going forward. And we have to hold him accountable. We should not allow him to go around as any hypocrite.